probably around
He's right here with
8
me.
to 10 years ago.
I know, I'm taking him. Come on. Get on, baby.
Because I started doing this business illegally. Well, when he said that, I said, I'll have to see if I can make money at it before I buy $10,000 insurance and before I pay all your permits. And he says, I
Go over. Sit all the way over.
I give you a couple of passes. Today's the day you pay up. And it cost me $1,000. Anyway, so you'll probably not say anything to you, but next time I see him, if I see him driving around in a white car at the port, I'm going to mention you that I'm your customer now. Yeah, so that's great. Yeah, he's been there a long time.
Yeah.
Right?
He's kind of retired a couple years.
Yeah, he already retired, but now he's in the drop.
He's in the drop.
What does that mean, he's in the drop?
You go in and work extra for another like 5 to 7 years.
Oh, my father did that with the city of New York.
Yeah.
Yeah, they make your pension more.
Yes, my best friend's a borough sheriff's officer. She's got 4 years and 6 months left.
Yeah, my father did that. He worked an extra 2-3 years for the city of New York, and now he makes more money every month.
All right, Dominic, I'm sitting next to you. I'm sitting next to Dominic.
We need another person to go here.
Not if you all could fit back there. If so, somebody else will be here. But yeah, Frankie can fit in that.
And you know where else I've seen your son? At Goldberg's Jewish Deli in Oakland Park.
Where did you see it?
Goldberg's Jewish Deli.
Oh.
I would have got my back if I known. Matter of fact, the last time I saw him, it was about a year ago. I was having a bagel and coffee, and he came up to me and he says, "Hey, how you doing?" He lives in Broward, right?
Yeah.
He must, because he works in Dade, right? Because there's no way anybody from Dade would come to Broward to go to Goldberg's Jewish Deli, but he was there.
Daniel. He knows Danny.
Yeah, Danny. And then he came up to me and he said hello, and I said, "What are you doing up here?"
You want to go back there with Mommy? He said no. He said no.
I'll check. Thanks. Yeah, I'll check.
Right now, because when Dave's over
If you want to just give me a second, I got to set it up for you.
Dave's sitting up front in the car seat.
Hey, give me a hand.
Somebody help me.
Frank's,
Yeah, John.
Frank's sitting there laughing at her.
I think she laughed when I said David's going to sit in the car seat.
What is she doing? Come on, Frank. Here, Frank.
You go back there. You're sitting in the front
The
seat.
back seat is the widest. The back
Dave,
seat, the back seat,
think you should sit here because
the back seat fits 4 people. I don't know how many people are in the back, but that's the widest seat. It's 4, 3, 3, 3, and then one in the front.
And you got room for him up front? Perfect.
It could fit. Yes.
He just can't fit in that car seat.
I'm gonna set him up. I'm gonna set him up right now.
Okay.
So Dave will have to do our selfie. I like your haircut, Dominic. Nice and cool. Frank brings him all the time. His hair grows so fast. Sarah?
Yeah,
Yes,
let me know.
baby.
Let me know when this hits your knees. All right?
No, you're good. What, honey?
You all right?
Let him get out.
I know.
You all right?
You're good. All the way back, babe.
What about this?
There's nothing there.
All right.
You can put him on the roof. He'll be fine.
Stuff enough with these things. All right.
David is sweating in the sun. Frank, look at him. He's sweating bullets. Frank's laughing at you.
Dave, you're going to be responsible for the selfie.
Forget it.
He can't close the door.
All right, Dad. Yeah, you can close it.
Oh my God.
There was something in the way.
David's knees are in his throat.
No, they're not. I'm perfectly fine right here.
You good kid.
Away from you.
David, you're the one that's gotta take a picture of all of us. You gotta get the van shot.
Mommy doesn't want that here.
Yes, she does. Hey, take the picture of all of us.
Yeah.
With you in it.
Does he know about the ramp on
Do it sideways.
Gosh.
Everybody look up.
Everybody look up. I got it. Everybody. Say turkey. Everybody look. Suck your bellies in.
I think your friend wants you to point down, Dave.
You gotta point down.
Gio, what did you want me to tell
Said
him?
you took more roof than people.
Are we thinking something?
There you go, Dave. All right, look, everybody, look.
One more.
Are we
guys.
doing 75, sir?
Yes.
Yes.
Hey, if your head's in the way.
My head's supposed to be in there.
There's a ramp for I-75.
All right, say tapioca.
I'm following the GPS.
Tapioca.
Cool, thank you.
Go.
No, what the ramp is new. I mean, it's relatively
Send me that, Dave.
Hold on.
There's a new ramp.
getting onto I-75.
Yeah, they just built it probably within the last year.
Well, this is where I'm going right here.
Yeah, that's the ramp right there. Yep.
Yeah, that's it.
Yep.
It's less than a year old, that ramp.
Really? Why did they make a new ramp though? What was the purpose?
Because of the, I guess to alleviate some of the traffic on this west
On our right.
Okay.
Perfect here.
I just sent a whole bunch. There's a couple that got everybody.
Yeah.
And then Tara's head's blocking about 3 people.
Told me to move it.
My goodness.
What do you need?
He's happy.
Where are we going? Going on the cruise ship?
I have one. I'm waiting for the wireless. Turn it upward toward us.
Thanks for picking us up, man. I appreciate it.
Well, thanks for paying me.
Yeah.
Turn the vent sideways so it doesn't hit.
Kind of wish it was Fort Lauderdale, but unfortunately, you got to go to Miami for this one.
Yeah, right now, Oasis of the Seas is at Fort Lauderdale.
That's right.
I picked up there this morning, Oasis,
Yeah.
and yeah, you're going to Independence, right?
Yeah.
There's probably 2 Royal Caribbeans in Miami, and I wouldn't be surprised if you guys are at MSC's terminal, because Independence is one of the smaller Royals, and if there's 2 Royal Caribbeans in Miami this morning, like if Icon and Wonder is there,
Oh, crap.
they're going to be in the brand new Royal Caribbean terminal, but right next to that is the brand new MSC terminal. So the second Royal Caribbean terminal is under construction right now in Port Miami. So Royal Caribbean's smaller ship, if there's 2 ships, is at MSC's terminal, which is also a new terminal.
Wow.
It's the brand new terminal. It's at the tip of the island too. It's Terminal AA.
Yeah.
So we might be going there. I don't know. I haven't been to Port Miami this morning yet, but we might be going to MSC's terminal. We'll know when we pull in.
Yeah. Well, I don't know where they make the space.
They can't make any more space.
Yeah.
You know.
Especially, I didn't think the Icon was going to fit there when that came after everything else.
Yeah, that's a man-made island that was made for probably 5 or 6 ships, and right now they're doing 8 and 9 because they built what? MSC is new,
Yep.
Royal Caribbean's new.
Yep.
I mean, on land that never was a terminal. So,
Yeah.
and then Virgin is the third one. So right now,
there's
there's
been
3.
so many. It's hard to.
So think about it. That island was built for this many ships, and right now there's 3 other ships taking up that distance. I think, what is it? I think somebody told me 3 football fields is the size of a cruise ship. So now you got 9 football fields that they're taking up on that island, and that island wasn't built for that.
Right.
So it is very hectic in and out of there when there's more than 4 or 5 ships. Once you even get in the tunnel could be backed up, and it could be another half hour from once you're in the tunnel. It could be a half hour by the time you get out of the ship. Get out of the band.
Wow.
And they got police trying to redirect everyone to the cargo section of the island, which is the south side. And then you're just kind of snaking around the island until you can get in line to go to the terminal. That might happen this morning. We'll see. Like I said, I haven't been there.
How's that compared to Fort Lauderdale? Is it now easier since they've been doing all that construction?
Yeah, Fort Lauderdale just now has a shortcut. I just took it today for the first time. If you're going down Southeast 17th Street west, and you need to go when you go over the big bridge. If you need to
it's that to the right, right? That little bypass. Is that?
Well,
what
it's a bypass. You have to turn. You have to make a left at that first light when you come off. When you're coming over the bridge, or if you're going east, you make a right at that Walgreens. It's called Eisenhower Drive, and that's a bypass in the port to go to 59. Or to go to State Road 84 and US 1, which takes you right there to 595.
Right.
So I took that today for the first time. It's kind of a bypass where you weren't allowed in the port without credentials before.
Right.
Now you can bypass the guard gate.
Yeah, it's on the right side.
Yeah,
just
and
go
stay on the
around.
right, and then there's a flyover that takes you right to State Road 84 and US 1. Yeah, I took it.
That was nice. We actually drove it yesterday.
Oh yeah,
for the hell of
I
it.
drove it today for the first time. Yeah,
That's pretty cool.
yeah, it is cool.
Anything to just help with the congestion, because it's everybody coming in and going out.
Well, when you see, I don't know, last time you've been to downtown Miami, but when you see what they're doing down there, it's unbelievable what they're doing there. They're building 5 giant arches, like St. Louis has a giant arch, right?
Yeah.
They're building 5 of those, and we're going to pass it. And they work every day but today, so we're not going to see any construction workers, but they work every day except Sunday.
What is it, just architectural?
It's architectural, and then they have a double-decker highway coming from Miami Airport. So I guess it's 395 east. They couldn't make it wider because it goes over the water and it's too big. So they basically made a double-decker highway, and that double-decker highway is going to go through those arches.
Wow.
$800 million, 15-year project, and they're about halfway done. So we're going to see this project in its 50% status.
That's pretty neat.
It is very neat. Yeah, I've watched them build it because I've been doing this as long as they started that.
Yeah.
I've been doing this 8 years. So they started about 7 years ago. So I remember when they first started this project.
How's that doing for the traffic there? Is it causing a little bit of a nightmare?
A little bit, but they knock. You'll see where they knocked down the old highway and they built a temporary highway. You'll see it when you go down there. It's pretty good. It's going to be hard to get from I-95 to the port, where there's only one lane that makes that left to go east, and those cars, because the tourists, the GPS, those cars are all backed up for a couple of miles today.
Oh wow!
But all the locals and the Ubers and the truck drivers go into the second lane, and they go all the way in the front, and then
they cut them off.
They merge or cut off, and then the really aggressive drivers go in the third lane, because then they know these guys are going to not go to the end and merge. They're going to go 20 cars sooner.
Yeah.
So the real veterans will
they know. At the last minute, they'll cut over.
They'll go in the third lane, which is really going fast to go 95 south, and they'll cut. And that's the way to do it. That's probably what I'm doing. That's
what I would normally do.
Even
too.
though
I'd
I'm
wait
not
till
in
the
a
last minute.
even though I'm not in a hurry, when I don't do it, I feel foolish.
Yeah.
Because you're in this lane at a dead
Sitting.
stop,
Yeah.
and everyone.
You're watching everybody else
in
go
this
by
lane,
you, right?
and they're cutting in front. And then you'll see the third lane, the shuttles, because I know a lot of the shuttle drivers, and then the names are on the side of the van. I see them in the third lane, and I know they're going to the port too. So now all the people in this lane and that lane, are getting in front of you, and you're at
That's hilarious.
So we'll see it. It's going to happen.
You guys ever help each other out though?
Yeah. What we do is when we're in the lane, we stop with the blinkers on, and then we let the cars go.
Yeah.
And they let me go.
Yeah.
I let the 18-wheelers go. The 18-wheelers let me go because
That's good.
they know we're in and out multiple times a day. But like I said, the tourists, when it says stay in the GPS will say stay in your left lane, and they don't know that these cars are getting in front of them, right? So they're in this lane just waiting. Yeah.
Oh, that's so funny.
Yeah. And luckily there's been no enforcement about that. It would be very hard to.
It's hard.
It'd be hard for them it'd be hard for them to try to give a ticket for that. It would be very hard and very dangerous too.
Yeah.
So as of right now,
there's nowhere to stop.
Yeah, as of right now, and you really would only be able to give them a ticket once they did make the left, and then at that point there is nowhere to stop.
Yeah.
So it's a very precarious driving situation that I deal with every day, and sometimes I have a guilty conscience, and I'm like, stop doing that, and then I feel silly because it's hard to schedule what time you want to be at the port when you're standing in traffic. It's literally you could stay in that line for a half hour.
Yeah.
So, stay in traffic for a half hour.
We're in Terminal AA today.
Yeah. So you're in MSC's terminal.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because I was just telling him.
Gigantic ones.
There must be 2 Royal Caribbeans today. There's probably Icon and Wonder there in Terminal A, which is Royal Caribbean's terminal. And then when there's no MS, and they're smart, they only schedule 2 Royal Caribbeans when MSC is out to sea. Because there's only one MSC. It's World America, it's Divina, it's Seaside. So when they're out to sea, then that's when Royal Caribbean has 2 ships at the port and shares MSC's terminal. Yeah,
That's good.
That's at the tip of the island, actually. Yeah, you're actually the first ship lined up. They're all lined up after yours.
That's good.
Yeah, you're in front of either Icon or Wonder.
It'll be easy to get out. It's a gorgeous day, though. Not a whole lot of
This weather's great. Yeah, this weather's great. I think I'm gonna go to the park. There's a park in downtown Miami. My next job's at 2:30. I got a flight landing at 2:30 in Miami, so I got a couple hours off. I'm gonna go downtown Miami. There's a park over there, an outdoor gym. I'm gonna hang out there. I keep my stuff in the back, so if I want to go change, go swimming, take a shower,
Perfect.
take a couple of hours off. That's what I'm gonna do after I drop you off, and then and then at 2:30 I gotta go pick up those people and bring them to a hotel in Fort Lauderdale.
Yeah, it's been a while since I've been to the port of Miami. We just got off of, my wife and I went to Texas, and they've been building that port too, similar to getting some more bigger ships.
What's the port called?
It's called Galveston.
Oh, Galveston. Sure,
Galveston.
I've heard of Galveston. Every now and then we'll get an email about Galveston because people find us on Google and they don't realize that it's a Florida company. They'll just put, let's say, they'll put the name of the ship, let's say, right?
Yeah.
But that ship is also known to be in Miami,
Yes,
right? So if they put Shuttle from, let's say, Carnival Freedom or something, our website might come up because Google knows that.
It's all the ships.
Google knows that the ship is in Miami, and so sometimes people from Texas call us about Galveston. Yeah.
Yeah, they've been doing. They're doing more work, but they just expanded that port. It's really easy to get in and out of there. And it was really nice, brand new.
Now we're going to go to the cruise ship.
Nope. The traffic flowed nicely.
See the big ships?
It's in a nice historic area.
You're from
too.
Texas?
No,
MSC?
I'm actually from here, but I've been in North Carolina for about 25
My girlfriend's putting her house up for sale January 1st. I'm moving to North Carolina with her daughters. Well, her daughters live there. Her daughter lives in a new community called Fairquay.
He said
You ever heard of it?
on MSC.
Where is it by? Is it Raleigh?
Fairquay.
Which one are we going on?
I don't know.
Wait a minute. That's
Google
toward
it.
the mountains, I think.
She says it's 20 minutes to get anywhere. Like they have to go 20 minutes to go. But it's a brand new development, and she's on a cul-de-sac in a brand new home. She bought it pre-construction,
Yeah.
and now she has one daughter there. Her husband works at a believe it or not, a Houston Astros baseball field that was newly built in North Carolina. Do you know about?
That's spring training, probably.
Well,
Or
he's the
minor league.
and he's the manager of that. They were living in Florida, and he's an athlete. He has a scholarship for volleyball, and somehow he went to college and took sports management, and I guess he put his resume online, and Houston Astros hired him and paid him to move to get this job, and paid him to move to go work at the Houston Astros new
Took Sears away.
Whatever it is.
whatever it is.
Yeah.
And then they said, within 5 years, maybe we'll move you to Texas and let you be the assistant manager to that one, and maybe they're grooming him, who knows, to try to be the manager of the facility.
Yeah.
He's, not the sports team, the facility, right?
Right.
So he's doing that now, so that her daughter moved there, and then they had one baby. Now she's pregnant with another baby. So my girlfriend wants to be by her daughter and help her with the kids, which are her grandchildren. Plus another daughter lives in a neighborhood about 20 minutes away, being a school teacher. She just moved to be close to her sister. So now my girlfriend's got two daughters there, one grandchild, one on the way. So she's selling her house here and going to go stay with her daughter in this home, 4-bedroom home in Fairquay. And then she's going to try to find it. The homes were just finished in the last year. And now she's looking to buy one from one of the owners, because her daughter bought it from the developer, and now she's buying it from one of the owners so she can live in the same development as her daughter. So it's, I might be going to North Carolina, helping her move and helping her settle up there.
What's the nearest town that's close?
Let me ask her. I'll ask her right now.
I have a big one then.
Because that sounds it's either toward Wilmington or the other way toward the mountains. Because I've heard that name, or I've seen it on the highway before. Because there's an interstate that goes east and west all the way to the ocean.
They gotta fix it.
I'd like to say it's halfway to Wilmington, but I could be wrong.
I think she's at the hair salon. Yeah, she's at the hair salon. Well, Google it. Google Fairquay, F-A-R-A-Q-U-A or something. It'll come up. Google will check this spelling. Put Fairquay, North Carolina, and then look at the map and see where it is.
Oh, Fairquay is on the way to go see Tatiana.
It is, right?
Yes.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, my girlfriend's daughter lives there.
Fairquay Varina or something like that with a V.
There's a big developer.
Yes.
My girlfriend's family's in the.
Yeah, that's Wayne County. Yeah.
She's in the developing business.
By Raleigh.
And they know a lot about developments and all that. They follow where the developments are, and that's a new development, and new homes, and they're building new strip malls, and that's where she bought pre-construction. She just they're still building homes in the area.
Antonio, you got my 2 bottles of wine?
That's
She says it's 20 minutes to go anywhere from there. That's the only thing. She's spoiled because she's from New York, and now she lives by the beach in Fort Lauderdale, where you can drive anywhere in 2 minutes or walk anywhere. Like we can walk from our house anywhere, right?
Yeah.
There, she says, I don't like it that it's 20 minutes from everywhere.
Cheers.
It's a beautiful area. She says very safe.
Yeah.
Cul-de-sac, beautiful. Everything's brand new.
They're really starting to build more.
Lots of
in those
property.
areas.
She has a big backyard. Lots of land.
So the land is a lot cheaper. Taxes are cheaper. Like when I moved, we're more inland. So from there, we're probably about maybe an hour and a half to 2 hours west.
Yeah.
So we're like central. We're about an hour and 10 minutes north of Charlotte.
Okay.
We're an hour and 10 minutes from the mountains, and we're about 3.5 hours from the coast. And we're about an hour and 40 minutes from Raleigh. We're close to where this is.
Oh.
So
What do you know about Banner
Yeah,
Elk?
they changed it to a C day.
You ever heard of it?
That's,
We got it on
that's
our phone.
toward the mountains,
Yeah.
I think, north a little bit.
Do you know anything about that area?
Not really. I just know there's a lot. I think my
And I
son goes
only know
hunting in a lot of those areas.
Yeah.
I know there's a lot of property in those areas.
But back in the
It's
day,
cooler.
there's a mafia kingpin from New Jersey that retired, and this is probably in the 80s, and
You want to see the itinerary?
he was able to get out of that lifestyle, luckily, like without going to jail, without being killed,
I'll give you the
and he
itinerary.
bought-
Look, I showed you.
the whole top of that mountain with his money.
Oh yeah.
And he built an airport, he built a golf course, he built homes on the golf course, he built the strip mall, and this Italian man owns pretty much Banner Elk. Yeah. And he sold, plots and land to whoever he wanted. So
Right.
that's like a crazy story I know about that town. I've never been there, but I know about that town that he bought. It was named Banner Elk when he bought it, but he bought like literally all the land up there.
Yeah.
And then little by little he was just
It's
selling
right
it all
here.
to his
You can
friends.
still get it pretty reasonable in some of the areas. Probably not where he bought, but there's quite a bit. It's just sometimes.
Then again,
it's-
after what happened to Asheville, who wants
Yeah.
to live in the mountains? I mean,
it
really,
it depends where. Yeah, like those
that is
areas.
crazy what happened, right?
So we went on a cruise the day before we flew down here. A day before it came there, it went up. But the whole week before that happened, that should have never happened. We were saturated. We had pouring torrential
Yeah, but
rains
that was so
for a
sad.
whole week. When we left, it was pouring down rain, and then a day later, the hurricane comes up, and it's just you can only take so much saturation.
Yeah.
And that's what the
and then a
problem was.
mudslide will take your whole foundation
Right.
away.
It was more the mudslide you got to worry about.
Yeah, because that
everything-
rain only goes down, the water only goes
Where's it
down.
going to go, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's, and my brother-in-law works for CSX, so he had to go in and does a lot of the signals and stuff. He said it was really bad.
Yeah,
he had
man.
to wear masks and stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I can only imagine it. That we only saw half of it. There wasn't even news crews up there to even report it.
They couldn't get
They
in.
couldn't get up there. Only helicopters could get up there.
They still have some of it blocked off. They're still trying to get that road all the way through. It's I-40 that goes through.
You think a lot of speculators and investors are trying to buy up all that land, or they're staying away
I
from
think
it?
some areas are still okay. There's just some areas that got affected worse than others. Like the one area that's most in the news, there's an area in Asheville and a place called Blowing Rock, where it's like Chimney Rock. All that area is where it really got affected, but it's usually there's a lot of retirees there. There's not like a lot of, it's touristy, you know.
Yeah. Oh, really? I
So,
didn't know that.
Yeah, it's very touristy
Harmony's
there.
right here.
It's really nice. Don't get me wrong.
I might end up. Listen, I might end up in North Carolina one day because my girlfriend, wanted me to come with her. She wanted me to sell my house and come with her, and I said not yet.
Yeah.
Not yet. Maybe one day. And she's sad because she's choosing between me and her daughters and her family, and I'm pushing her to go
Yeah.
because I know how much she loves her. She's divorced. I know how much she loves her kids and
Yeah.
she loves her grandchildren but you never. I've been here for a long time, and
Yeah.
I have a job that I this is not really like a job that you like look forward to.
It's like your own boss,
Well,
really.
to me, it's not like a job that you look forward to getting out of. Because I'm doing this because I like to do it and I'm good at it and I enjoy the money I make doing it. If I was doing a job that I hated, I'd be looking to get out of it, and maybe I would have left. But I like doing this, right? So she realizes that. But one day, I'll be at an age where I'm not going to want to do it, or I can't do it, or who knows, right? So
Yeah.
at that point, if I was going to go anywhere, I probably would. She'd be my first person to say, hey, you know what? I think I'm going to move out of South Florida. I think I'm going to come live up there with you. And I'll look to buy something up there. I wouldn't mind buying something in the mountains in a log cabin kind of thing.
Yeah.
If I'm going to go to North Carolina, I want to be in the mountains.
Yeah. Or you get close to it. I mean, there's a lot of, like where I am, that's where, you got the hills and stuff. When you go where you're going a little bit, it starts flattening out a little
Yeah,
bit.
if I go to North Carolina, I want to be in the mountains.
Yeah.
I want to
Mountains
ride
is
motorcycles up there.
Yeah.
I want to hunt and fish. And
Motorcycles is huge.
I'm a motorcycle rider.
Yeah.
I want to ride motorcycles up there. So, and you can't do that down here.
Yeah.
I
It's too dangerous.
I kind of, I meant I meant not street riding. I'm talking about dirt riding. Yeah, I'm talking about dirt bikes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like trail bikes. Like,
Oh, there's tons of trails.
yeah,
out
that's
here.
what I mean. I mean, not street bikes. You can ride street bikes
Well,
anywhere.
they got both. They got both. Like, I know a lot of people that just, they do the regular Harleys and all that.
Yeah, yeah.
What they like is they like to go up to the mountains around this time of year because of the foliage, and they go down the Blue Ridge Parkway.
Yeah.
So that's a nice ride for a lot of them.
Yeah.
And then there's other places that have a lot
Yeah,
of
yeah,
terrain
I would
off-road.
Yeah, the kind of motorcycle. Like if I do both. Like I have a race motorcycle, but I want to get a dirt bike. But you can't get a dirt bike here because there's nowhere to ride.
There's nowhere to ride here.
So I have a race bike, right? So riding on these roads right here, these are great for race bikes.
Yeah.
These roads that we're on, right? It's great. So I would not want to do that. I would not want to ride like that in North Carolina. So to me, since I spent my life driving those race bikes down here, I would love to ride the dirt bikes up there. Like I would sell my motorcycle. I would go to North Carolina. I'd buy a dirt bike, and I would look to, live someplace where I can ride my dirt bike, or an enduro, which means it's got a light and it's got a license plate. You can drive it in the street and on the dirt.
Yeah.
Probably get one of those, so I can
wanna make
actually
it street legal,
Yeah,
have
it's
a
street.
tag
It's a
on
street
it.
legal
Yeah.
dirt bike. It's called an enduro. I would
Yeah.
probably have that, so at least I could go in the grass a little bit and
Yeah.
start going up the mountain. And then eventually, if you feel that there's a place where it's not the noise thing is a big thing, because obviously those dirt bikes are loud, and if you do ride up there, you don't want to disturb anybody. You have to go into a trail that's made for it, really.
Yeah.
So the enduro bikes are a little quieter, so I would buy one of those. I would ride it. I would try to find where other people are riding. You can't do that here, so I think about what I would like to do, and I would like to do that. Also, skeet shooting. Her and her kids do skeet shooting up there.
Yeah, that's everywhere.
And I've never done that, and I would love to do that too.
My son did it for competition.
Oh, really? Well,
Yeah.
they do it. There's a place where by Fairquay where they do skeet shooting.
There's
Yeah.
a lot of places that do it.
Yeah.
You can go.
And here, there's no
Yeah.
place that does
No.
it.
There's some places that are like lodges that they have like areas where you can do that. They're all open
Yeah, their
fields at
families.
this time of year.
Yeah, her and her family go there to visit her daughter, and then they all have teams, and they go there and they compete, and it sounds really fun. And they've invited me in the past to go do it.
Yeah.
I just haven't done it.
Yeah,
But
my son did it. He actually did it. They had it for the high school. They compete in the high school. So they did the ski shooting. They did the target
is
shooting.
it a shotgun or is it a
Yeah,
rifle?
shotgun.
It's a shotgun.
Yeah, shotgun. They did the rifle. Single action for targets. They did archery too, and they
In
did
North
another one.
Carolina?
Yeah, and they did. It's like an orientation one. They do the compass. They got to try to.
So that's something
Yeah.
that's another thing, an activity that I think about what I would do if I was there. The enduro motorcycle riding in the trails, and then the skeet shooting. Those two reasons make me, excited about going there. Yeah.
That's why we left. Like we left in 2001 here. I lived here all my life, and I'm like, our kids were one and just had an infant, and we're like, no, I'm not raising my kids here, so I got
Yeah.
relocated up to North Carolina.
That's another
and I've
reason
loved
why.
it.
That's
I've
another
loved
reason
it.
why when her husband was looking for work in the sports industry, there was a chance that he was going to get a job in Lone Depot Park. We're gonna pass Lone Depot Park. Lone Depot Park is where the Florida Marlins play.
I got you.
It's a baseball field, and the roof opens and closes, and they were looking for someone there, and that means that they were going to leave Fort Lauderdale and go live in Miami. And he said, and he was excited. There it is, right there. We're going to pass it. He said, "Yeah, I think I'm going to get a job at Lone Depot Park as an assistant grounds manager or something." And it was about 5 years ago. And she says, "I don't want to live in Miami. And can you look for something else?" And at that point, he got in touch with the Houston Astros, and they made him the offer to go to North Carolina in this new facility. But he felt the same way because they were pregnant at the time.
Yeah.
And she said, "I don't want to raise my kid in Miami."
How long has this been? That's their stadium is over here.
Because
I know the Marlins Stadium.
Yeah, we're going to pass the Marlins Stadium. Yeah, we're not going to pass Hard Rock.
When I was living
football
here,
stadium is on 995.
Yeah, it was Joe Robbie or a pro player.
Well, no, Joe Robbie is still Joe Robbie Stadium, but now it's called Hard Rock Stadium. But it's the same stadium.
Oh, so they just renovated it.
They renovated it and they rebranded it because now Hard Rock Casino is a major brand now in South Florida because they have the Guitar Hotel.
Yep.
And it's the biggest casino in Seminole Casino in
When I
Florida.
left, none of that was here.
Yeah, so they have so much money, and they're a big part of South Florida, the Seminoles.
Yeah.
So they branded the stadium.
Boy, they got the right person in charge of that. In 20
Yeah.
years, they just unbelievably.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I love it. I love North Carolina. I mean, we got a house when we moved there. We bought a over 2,000 square foot house for $135,000.
Wow.
My taxes were $600 a year.
Yeah, it's amazing.
We already paid it off. We paid our house off, and
That's great.
now property
How
value
much?
is
How much?
tripled.
But how much did your taxes go up? If you said it was 600, or is it still 600?
No, it's not still 600 because my value is now it's like almost 400,000 for the house.
So how much
my
is
taxes
tax?
are
10%?
not even cared to this. Not even
So
close to this.
4,000 a year.
No, it's about 2,100.
So it's 5%.
Yeah.
So here it's 10%. So
Yeah.
here, if you have $1 million house, it's $10,000 a year.
Yep.
That's why our governor wants to get rid of property taxes
Oh
because
my God.
people can't afford. Since the house values, everybody's house is like
You
$1
can't
million
buy a house.
here.
No.
Right. The young people can't buy a house here. Yeah.
Nobody can. I'm looking at some like the house that I stayed in before we left was my aunt's, and she owns it, and she's trying to sell it, and it's 1,000 square feet. It's a regular house in a development where you pay association, and they're going for like 400,000 for these little houses. 500,000. I don't know how people. can afford it.
That's cheap compared to what's
Yeah.
going on. Like
Yeah.
it's very hard to buy a $400,000 house. Is what I'm
Yeah.
saying.
Yeah.
A single family home
Yeah.
where you own the land, that's actually cheap.
Yeah.
Without even knowing anything about it.
I just don't I don't know how people can afford it. What kind of jobs does everybody have that they can afford houses, especially like Fort Lauderdale? I don't know about Miami so much,
Yeah.
but where you picked us up, that whole area,
Yeah.
I don't get it. You got to have a lot of money in order
Yeah.
to, or it paid off, or it indebted into you, or whatever. But yeah, no, we enjoy it. I love it. I have almost an acre that I'm on too.
That's
so.
excellent, man. That's
So,
excellent. I'm excited
beautiful.
I'm excited because now I have a way to get there. Because of her, she's going to open up my world, and I'll be able to visit. I'll be able to speculate and check it out, you know. And
I don't know how your lifestyle is, but we got tired of this fast-paced stuff. You know, everything's in a rush there. It's not.
well, that's why I
It
told
is
her I
not.
wasn't ready.
Yeah.
You see, she wanted me to go with her.
Yeah.
She's leaving. She's going to sell her house the first of the year, and she's going to stay with me for a little bit, and then she's going to go. So she might be here for another 6 months, let's say, and then she's gone. And she wants me to go with her, and I said I'm not ready because.
I'm telling you, it's a beautiful place
Yes,
to live.
and I think I will be ready. I will be ready one day. I will be, like most people are
Yeah.
at one point, right? Over it.
Yep.
But I'm not over it yet.
You know, this is similar.
So
to
this
like,
is.
if you go to New York.
I don't mean
and
to
stuff.
interrupt you, but this is where the double decker starts.
Oh wow! Look at
So
this thing.
this is coming out of Miami
That used to
Airport
be
now.
what?
So instead of making this wider, which they couldn't because of the homes, because it's going over the water, they put a double decker, and this is going to go right through the arches in downtown Miami.
That's just like New York, where they do the double-decker bridges.
This is the most unbelievable infrastructure project I've ever seen in my life. Watch, the project starts here and it ends right before the tunnel. So just watch what's going on.
Oh my God!
And they work on it 6 days a week.
David.
Not today.
I left my passport at Antonia's house.
You did not.
Did.
Did you stay at one place, Joe, or
Are
they
you sure? What do you mean you left your passport?
It's at her house.
what that used to be?
And you want to go back?
No, I got it.
Oh my God! Didn't I always tell you to make sure you had it in your hand?
And by the way, let me just say this. I told you that I had another job at 2:30, right? Normally I would have said, you're shit out of luck, because
Yeah,
I'm
I was
not
gonna
going
say.
That would have been the first thing I would have said is, I'm not going back. But I thought about it, and I
No.
said, you know what?
No.
I could do it, so I will. But normally I wouldn't be able to go back. That's a stupid,
That
that's
was
a
great
stupid
that you
joke.
offered that, but I would have sent her ass in a cab. Trust me.
That was a cruel joke.
That was not good. Hey Frank, my blood pressure just went up about 50 points for a second.
Mine too, because I didn't want to go back. I could have offered, but I didn't want to.
Did you open it to make sure it's in
I
it now?
got it,
Okay, I
babe.
just want to make sure.
It was totally a joke. They knew that it was a joke in back of me because I told them I was going to do
No,
it.
that's
to you.
not. I'm going to get you all back for that, just because you were all in on it.
Needs change.
Change for what? No, I'm good. No, what I was going to tell you is in North Carolina, well, here in Fort Lauderdale now, and Miami, and New York, and
She
it's
knows
different
her son.
culture, right? You go to North Carolina, people are going to wave to you that you don't even know.
My girlfriend tells me that
You know
because she
that?
visits every month. You know what she said? That I found great. She goes, when I went there, all the city buildings all play Christian music.
Yeah, no, they do.
And I said,
It's
really?
the Bible Belt. You know how many
And she
churches
knows
are there?
I'm Christian, and she knows I may not listen to Christian music, but I do appreciate that lifestyle. And she goes, Nick, you would love it because I know the way you are. And I said, yeah. I said, yeah, I think I would. So
I'm a Catholic, but I'm not the best Catholic, but there's
just-
multiple
it's a good-
churches
that's a
every
good-
mile.
That's a
there's
good
church.
culture to be
Yeah.
in. Here they're getting rid of the
Well,
churches.
That's what drew me there too, because I'm raised in a family. I mean, the town that I moved to, just about everybody there. I mean, it's people that that you grow up with. So it's a close knit community. So they watch out for you too.
Yeah, that is
They
cool.
know when something's out of whack.
That is cool.
You're gonna.
And I know you got some good barbecue up there too, right?
The
I
best.
heard
The best. Some of the best.
my girlfriend told me North Carolina barbecue is some of the best barbecue in our country.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Yeah.
It is very. I would say top.
She said
notch,
that
one of the
she went
best.
to a place where they were roasting a whole pig.
Yeah, they do that.
Like a pig barbecue.
They have pig. They have.
And
the
she's
pits.
Greek, so she says what they do to the pig, we do to the lamb.
Yeah.
Because she comes from, her parents are from Greece, and she's a chef. And she says when she grew up, her father and her mother used to buy lamb and roast it.
Yeah.
Back then in New York, you could do that.
You could get so much. There's so many good barbecue places there. It's
I heard.
unbelievable.
I'm looking forward
But
to
it's
that.
different. It's different. It's that vinegar-based barbecue sauce.
Oh yeah.
I like the other. I like that. That's okay. But if you really want to taste the meat, you don't need any of that stuff. They
No, I
really
actually
waste
don't
that
like.
stuff.
I don't like a lot of the barbecue sauces. Like if I eat something, I'll never put barbecue sauce on it.
Then you
but-
like this.
Yeah.
I love it.
No, 60
Yeah.
total. 60.
Because it's just the wood. The wood.
So
is
anyway,
what
there's
you-
the arches. I forgot to show you on the left. You see these?
Yeah, I
the
saw
arches?
them as we were pulling up.
Yeah, there's
It's unbelievable.
five or six of them, and that highway is going to go right through it.
Yeah.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
What made them come up with that?
Just to make it
Do it again.
make it so when you see downtown Miami from now on, especially at night, because they're going to light them up, you're going to know it's downtown Miami now. It's kind of like
The big guitar in Fort Lauderdale. Maybe that's what it is.
yeah. They kind of want to show off Miami.
Yeah.
Okay, so what do we got? We got we got a carnival ship, we got a celebrity ship,
Yep.
and we got, it looks like a Royal
Virgin's
Caribbean,
out.
and we got your
Symphony
ship.
of the Seas is at A. That's why we're at AA.
No, we're on the.
And that's probably Norwegian. So Carnival, Celebrity, Norwegian, Royal Caribbean,
There's
and then
two
Royal
girls.
Caribbean.
Yep. There's a symphony and then
Yeah, the
Independence
Symphony's the
going
bigger
on.
one, and yours is the smaller one in front of it.
Yeah, we just got off of one just like that, the Harmony, which is the same
Same,
class, same
same
identical
thing,
ship.
yeah.
That's Carnival. That's Celebrity.
Yeah, you're gonna love North Carolina. I'm telling you.
Yeah,
Really
like I
good,
said,
really
I
good.
think I'm gonna end up there.
It's so much cheaper. The only thing I don't like is state tax. I don't
Oh
like
yeah.
that.
We don't have that here. They have state tax there? I didn't know that.
I pay property tax on my vehicle.
I
That's
didn't-
the other thing.
oh, I didn't know
in
that.
my county, I don't know if they do it there, but yeah, it's the state and the school. And the school systems are good, but they don't pay the teachers squat. They really don't. The police and the school teachers do not make money.
Yeah.
They're very slow salaries, which is really sad for how much state tax they get. They do have lotto though, so I mean, where that money goes, I don't know.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I
I was pissed when I
thought
went there.
North Carolina didn't have state tax, which is why it was one of the states that everybody was moving to, like Texas, Florida, North Carolina, Tennessee. I thought those states didn't have
No,
state tax.
we have state tax.
Oh.
We absolutely.
I wonder why. I wonder why it made the list of states that people are moving to. Then
I think some
maybe
of the other
property
things,
taxes. Then.
I think it's the property tax. They're not as bad, and it's just the culture, and it's still
because
more
I
reasonable.
would go to Tennessee too. I mean, I would go to Tennessee
Some
too.
places in Tennessee, the taxes are higher though. My brother-in-law and my sister, they moved from there, and theirs was a little bit higher. I can't remember.
Yeah,
where.
I'm
It
not
was
sure
close to
Nashville. I'm not
but-
talking about Nashville. I mean,
Yeah,
I
it was
would go
outside
to.
of it.
Yeah, I would go to not Nashville. I would go to somewhere else.
Yeah, again, it depends on the town, right? So there's a lot of small towns, and there's some decent towns. You want to go somewhere where you're not totally away from civilization, where you can still go to certain places, just like with us. When I moved to North Carolina, in the place that we have right now, it was a dry county. That's how old school it was. You couldn't buy booze in that town. You can go 5 minutes over the bridge and get it. But now they got smart, because now the hard liquor is regulated by the state. They have an ABC store, and that's run by the state.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh,
So they make the money. Those are state employees.
oh, that's weird.
Yeah. They got smart. They're like, well, there's a lot of money to make in this, so might as well do it. Yeah, I absolutely love it. This time of year is gorgeous there right now.
Yeah, I
It's
spent
not too
as
hot,
a
not
kid.
too cold.
As a kid, I've always driven when I was younger. I always drove from Fort Lauderdale to New York, because when I started my whole life, it was always in New York and in Florida. So I must have driven about 50 times back and forth in my life, from New York to Florida, and I always remember that the halfway mark was south of the border. So the distance in between North Carolina and South Carolina, that state line is halfway in between New York and Fort Lauderdale, and that's
a nice little touristy place.
And
there.
that would be where I'd stop, because my goal, whether I was going north or south, was I gotta make it to south of the border.
Yeah.
I gotta and then there would always be billboards that would tell you how long.
You're 30 miles away. You're 20 minutes.
And that's when I'd get out of the. That's when I would get out of the van, because it was a van. And that's when I would get out of the van or the truck.
Yeah.
And I would chill out, and I would say, okay, I'm halfway there.
Yeah.
I'm halfway there.
Yeah.
And then I'd go take a nap. I'd go drink some Red Bull, whatever I would do. There was some caverns up there. I think it was called Luray Caverns or something. I remember in North Carolina, was it, or South Carolina, when I got off at south of the border, there was a touristy thing you did. You got on a little train that took you somewhere, and then you went in the mountain. There was caverns that were wet, and you would touch the wall and be wet. And I've done that. I've done that like every year, 3 years in a row, because it was just a tradition. I was by myself, and
I've taken that trip many times too and stopped there. But my folks are from New England, so I used to go up in the Boston area all the time, which is a little bit less than halfway, because New York obviously is closer.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was always a great place to stop.
Yeah, I like that area, because I felt like I accomplished something when I made it there. So sometimes when it's a lot of traffic, they make us go straight, and then they weave us in and out. Let's see if we're going to be able to make a left, because we have to make a left here.
Yes.
Oh, good. So those people aren't going the wrong way. They shouldn't be going straight. But every now and then, these police officers will block this off and then make us go all the way to the island and then come back, because this is cargo here.
Yeah.
So those cars are making a mistake by going that way. But sometimes they snake us this way. See, this cop right here is waiting for a phone call.
And then they're going to start regulating.
And then
that,
they
right?
take the cones. See these cones?
Yeah.
Then they'll take the cones and they'll put the cones this way, and then they'll route us back like a snake is. But obviously, it's a good time that they didn't do that.
Do we all have to give you our passport to get through? Okay, good.
No, there's no security here.
Okay.
Yeah,
Fort
Fort
Lauderdale,
they won't let you in
Yeah,
there.
Fort Lauderdale has the security.
Yeah. So did Galveston.
Yeah.
Yeah, Galveston did too, yeah. Yeah, you're going to love North Carolina, I'm telling you. You won't be disappointed.
Well, good.
Just in the state tax, I didn't like that, but the cost of living is so much better, cheaper. You ever hear of Cheerwine?
What is it?
Cheerwine?
No.
You will when you
I
go
hate
there.
it.
What is that?
It's a Carolina soda. It's a soda. Whether you drink soda or not, it's specific to that area.
It's
You don't get it here. I thought it was
soda.
booze, but it wasn't. It's
No, I
like
never heard of it.
It's kind of like a cherry. It's a cherry Coke type.
Oh yeah. I wouldn't.
But it's their version.
I wouldn't drink that anyway.
It's
I
horrible.
only drink coffee, water, and unsweet iced tea.
Yeah.
And if I have to, I'll drink a Celsius or a Red Bull. But I don't drink those very often. But I
Yeah.
drink coffee, iced coffee.
Yep. That's
Yeah.
what I like. I have to have my coffee. I haven't had it today, but I'm gonna.
Unsweet iced tea I drink, and then I drink.
So now when you're there, they have a lot of sweet tea, so you got to make sure you tell them no.
Yeah, I don't like this.
Yeah.
I like tea with lemon, but not sweet. I try to get away from the sugar
The
as much
sugar
as
is a lot.
possible. Yeah, I mean, it's only because of the hours that I do.
Yeah.
I'm up. I only sleep 5 hours a night. I work 7 days a week. I have to do whatever I can to be alert and focused,
Yeah.
and makes me good at what I do. And if I do anything just to slow me down, it really hinders my. Go ahead, brother. Go ahead. It really hurts my my day.
Yeah, that's usually what I have. I like to have lemon in my stuff. So
Yeah.
the water.
And
and
lemon is so good for you
It
too.
is.
I buy.
Just make sure you wash them real good.
I buy it's called Mountain Valley Water, I think it's called. So upstate New York, we have it at our supermarkets, and I mix that with lemon, and I drink that a lot. Lemon and water, lemon and sparkling water, lemon and water. Yeah.
One has to be chopped.
Yeah, you're going to be very pleased with some of the barbecue places.
Well,
when
you
get
got
there.
me excited about North Carolina.
Yeah, it's good.
She's getting
I wouldn't
me
give you up.
excited about it too, because she wants me to go.
But the other one we can
Just trying to think of some other things over in that area. If you like hockey, it's probably pretty close. I know closer to me about an hour is football. No baseball. Just there's a lot of minor league teams you can go to, which is pretty cool. By you, the Durham
Because
Bulls, I think,
Symphony's
aren't too
taken
far.
up.
It's
That's
always
why
good to
there's
go
too
to a
many
minor league if you
ships.
want to watch some
That's
baseball.
why we're at the
You can see some of the prospects that come up. I used to do that here in Fort Lauderdale when I lived here.
Yeah, I remember
So
that.
it's cool.
I think they
It's
had
not as crazy. It's
Yeah,
not
yeah.
as expensive. You get this, still get the ambiance of
We
the.
were supposed to get it, and then it passed us and went to the mountains. But where we live, where we actually get.
That was great talking to you, man.
Me too.
Yeah, I hope you really get to
They'll
move there.
take down
It'd be nice.
streets and houses.
Well,
You'll love the lifestyle, I think.
I'm definitely going to be driving her there probably in 6 months when she does move, because she wants to bring furniture and stuff. So I'm definitely going to be driving her there in about 6 months.
Furniture capital of the world too. You can get really good furniture there, all over.
Oh, really?
They have huge
Yeah, I think I
conventions
heard
there.
that. Yeah, Trump said that. Trump was saying something about furniture in North Carolina.
They manufacture most of it there. That's why. When I first moved there, I went to Hickory, which is west of me. It's almost by the mountains. And man, they have furniture malls. It's all wall-to-wall furniture.
Yeah, that's
everywhere.
interesting.
Yeah,
Well,
all
they do have
kinds
a lot
of
of wood.
pieces.
Well, they do have a lot of forests to get their own wood, right? Do they get their own wood from North Carolina?
Pine, a lot of pine. But there's loggers that still do that. We have an Ashley furniture plant that's close to where we live. That's 2 million square feet. They
Oh, yeah, really?
push out furniture there.
Oh,
I work at a chicken plant. That's what I do for a
oh
living.
really?
Yeah, it's further processing, so I do. We do like for Applebee's and some of the big chains and military and schools and stuff.
That's cool.
This is nice. We don't have to wait in that long ass line over there like
Babe.
with the Uber.
Bring me my pink suitcase to this door, okay?
All right, so
Because I'm rolling it on.
So when you get out, listen, when you get out, you're going to walk in front of the van, and then you're going to go on the other side, okay? Don't walk back that way. Just walk this way, and we're going to just meet the porter, and then you guys are going to go up the escalator right up there.
Okay.
All right, I'll open up your doors
Yes.
and take your seatbelts off.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yep, he's not getting out until David brings me my stuff. Yep, he's waiting right here. I'm gonna be the last person off, I promise you. I can't even unbuckle the seatbelt for you. He said you ain't getting anywhere until you pay me. I go. Oh, he requires a key.
Sunglasses,
Oh.
Look up here, everybody. Watch your head when you get out. And just remember, you're going to walk this way and then around to that side, and we're going to pop it up with the luggage on the sidewalk over there. Take your time.
Thank you, my friend.
David's helping the elderly out. Dave's here. Dave, she needs help.
Catch her when she rolls down. Not this time, I don't.
this stuff onto it.
I didn't know there was a curve.
So Frankie, you've already paid me, we're just tipping, right? Just tipping. Right.
Watch that.
Watch your head on this, Jim.
Just watch it between the curb here. Take a long step out.
All right, turn it. No, I gotta get my stuff. You go first. Babe, just hold that for a second. Want me to put the letter?
I know where you'll be for the next week.
That's the tip, right? No, you're good. saw me at a Jewish deli called Goldberg's. That's right. That's right.